Hey everyone, this is Beers, and this is going to be my review of the NECA Nightmare on Elm Street 2 Freddy's Revenge Freddy 8-inch style retro figure. And, or retro style, you know what I mean. It'll be right in the description and in the title, but not when I said, hi, you can see my reflection. Yeah, this figure is really, really cool. If you've seen previously, I reviewed the original Freddy one. I got it still hanging on the wall. I just didn't feel like taking it down. Yeah, you see I've already opened this package. The way I always open these NECA packages and reseal them because they are resealable. I just like the way they look when they're hanging on the wall. But there's a little read up on the back if you want to read that. So you can read through the reflection of me. And yeah, that is the figure. That's how good the figure does look. I can confirm that right now. This figure's badass. So, let's go ahead and pop it open. And slide out of this way. There's just the background card real quick. Put that to the side. And now we're going to bring out Freddy and all his accessories. First, he actually comes with a good amount of accessories, considering, you know, what this is. And he has his hat. The actual glove. An extra head, which is pretty hard to get out of the packaging. I've had this up before. There you go. And that's about it for the accessories, but actually it's easier if you take this skinned glove off. Then you can take him out of the package pretty darn easily. And what's cool is NECA is not including a silica gel packet inside of these, just like Hot Toys does, because, you know, mildew and all the good shit. So yeah, this is the actual skin glove. Let me do this. There we go. And you can actually see, it'll focus. There we go. That's the actual skin glove, very nicely detailed. Here is the glove. Very, very nicely detailed. Looks really neat. Here's his hat. Looks very good. And here is the star of the show for me. This head sculpt. This head sculpt is Robert Englund 100%. I mean, you know, as many figures as the head come out, you'd think NECA would have him down 100%, and they do. This is a perfect representation of that. This is just woo. I mean, they have other 100% head sculpts for Freddy, but this one, this through and through, is Robert Englund. This is the best NECA Freddy sculpt I have ever seen. That is so good. And here's the one that's just already on the figure when you get it. It's a cool sculpt, but doesn't have the character of that one. So let's just go ahead and pop it off. It's a little hard. It's just on a ball joint. Now mine is a little malformed. It is a little hard for me to get mine on, but I'll just go ahead and seems kind of funny. It's like you're squeezing. It's like he's screaming in agony because you're putting on his new head or ripping it off. And I think that's about the best we're going to be able to do. Let's put on the awesome glove. You know, the glove. And put on his hat. And there is Freddy Krueger. Now, because it is a NECA figure, it is kind of hard to get him to stand up. But it's pretty easy once you know how the articulation works in there. And this is a more articulate body than the ones I reviewed in the past. But yeah, it's mainly to do with the legs. They've added some new leg articulation. Works out really, really well. But yeah, there is a few nitpicks for this guy, and I mean nitpicks. And that's his sweater. It looks too poofy, but I think the sweater was pretty poofy in the movie anyways. Who really cares about this movie? This movie was pretty bad. But yeah, this was the first movie where Freddy actually had the stripes down his sleeves. So It's not that they, of course, you know, NECA, they're very screen accurate, so I'm glad that they stayed true to that and added it here because it looks so cool. But yeah, this figure is, I love taking pictures of this guy. Look at that. There you go, just screen cap that for your phone. That'd be a good wallpaper for you. Oh, that's so cool looking. Oh yeah, I really do love this figure. It's a shame that I'm going to keep him in the package up on my wall, because this guy is just really cool on display. I really like taking pictures of him and everything, but you know, I can always take him down and take some pictures of him. But yeah, and of course, where it still suffers is the feet articulation, because it's just a hinge. I wish it was on a ball joint. Like, that's the only thing that I hate about this new body. I wish it was on a ball joint. But other than that, this new body has great articulation on it. I love just messing with it. I think it's got a great range. It's so great. Really love this thing. The sculpt on it is, it's 100% rubber to England. It looks fantastic. But even the hands. There we go, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. I mean, they've done like hundreds of Freddys. Well, not literally, but they've done a lot of Freddys. So they should have it down, and trust me, they do. To me, this is like somebody took a Sideshow figure or a Hot Toys figure and just shrunk it down to 8 inches. This is so cool. I really do like this. So I'm definitely going to go back and pick up a couple more of these Mego figures that I missed out on, like the Escape from New York Snake Plissken, because that looks better than the Sideshow version. Yeah, I definitely am back on this line. I gotta go back and pick up the Evil Ash too, because that's what I want to do. I want to get like 2 from each if I can, you know, if they make them. Like, I get the 2 Planet of the Apes figures, I got 2 Freddys, I want to get another Jason, get the Evil Ash. Just put them all up on my wall, because they look great on display like that. But yeah, this is definitely a high recommend. Totally recommend you pick this up. Pick it up right now before it sells out, because these Freddy figures, they always go pretty fast, and this guy is fantastic. Anyways, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about this figure, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.